Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to recognize the incredible power you hold within you. It's a power rooted not only in what you do, but also in what you choose to safeguard. The essence of who you are lies in your ability to control your narrative, to set boundaries, and to decide what parts of yourself you share with the world. Discretion is not just an act. It is a profound skill that reflects your wisdom and understanding of life. It gives you control over your narrative, allowing you to decide what aspects of yourself to share and what to hold close. In a world where oversharing has become the norm, exercising discretion is an act of self-respect and empowerment. There is immense strength in knowing that not everything about you has to be laid bare for others to see or judge. Your experiences, thoughts, and emotions are yours to manage, and the ability to keep some parts of your life private reflects maturity. It means you understand the value of protecting the core of who you are from unnecessary scrutiny or misinterpretation. Discretion doesn't mean building walls. It's about creating boundaries that prioritize your well-being. It's about maintaining the integrity of your inner self while navigating the complexities of relationships and societal expectations. Being discreet allows you to filter what enters and exits your emotional space, ensuring that your energy is preserved for what truly matters. When you embrace discretion, you harness the ability to handle situations with grace and poise. You become a person of depth, someone who isn't defined by the opinions or curiosity of others. It empowers you to act with purpose, revealing only what aligns with your values and keeping the rest protected within you. In every interaction, there's power in leaving something to mystery. This isn't about creating distance, but about fostering respect. When people see that you guard certain parts of yourself, they learn to approach you with care and consideration. It's a way of teaching others to value your essence without expecting full access to your life. At its core, discretion is about self-preservation and self-celebration. It's a reminder that not everything about you is meant to be shared. Your inner world is your strength. Treat it as the treasure it is. Your inner world is the foundation of who you are. Your thoughts, emotions, dreams, and beliefs. It's where your authenticity resides and where your confidence and independence are born. This sacred space deserves to be nurtured, preserved, and protected, for it holds the essence of your strength and resilience. In a world full of noise and external influences, guarding your inner world is an act of self-care and empowerment. It means setting boundaries to ensure that negativity, unwarranted opinions, and distractions don't penetrate your core. By protecting this space, you create a sanctuary where you can reflect, recharge, and grow without interference. When you safeguard your inner world, you tap into your true self. This self-awareness becomes the source of your confidence, allowing you to stand firm in your values and beliefs. It empowers you to make decisions that align with your purpose, free from the pressures of conformity or the need for external validation. You are no longer swayed by the expectations of others because your strength comes from within. Independence thrives when you trust yourself and the sanctuary you built within. It's not about isolating yourself from the world, but about ensuring that your inner voice remains louder than the noise around you. This independence allows you to walk through life with clarity, knowing that your worth is not tied to others' opinions or approval. Protecting your inner world also means being selective about who you allow into your life. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, vulnerabilities, or aspirations. Sharing these parts of yourself is a privilege that should be earned through trust and mutual respect. When you protect your inner world, you teach others how to value you, and in turn, you attract relationships that nurture rather than drain your energy. Ultimately, your inner world is your power source. Guard it fiercely, cherish it deeply, and let it fuel the confidence and independence that define the remarkable person you are. Relationships thrive on trust and transparency. They are the cornerstones of genuine connection. However, a relationship cannot be truly healthy or sustainable without clear and respectful boundaries. Boundaries are not barriers. They are guidelines that protect your well-being, preserve your individuality, and allow both people to grow together without losing themselves. Us is built on openness, honesty, and mutual respect. It allows people to feel safe sharing their thoughts and emotions. Transparency complements this by fostering clarity and understanding, creating a bond where there's little room for misunderstanding or doubt. Together, they form the foundation of meaningful connections. Transparency allows them to draw you in to your faults and flaws, but trust and transparency alone are not enough. Without boundaries, even the strongest connections can become overwhelming or unbalanced. Boundaries are the safeguards of your emotional and mental health. They define what you are comfortable with and how you wish to be treated. They ensure that while you are open and honest, you also maintain the space needed to honor your independence and values. In relationships without boundaries, trust can be tested and transparency can feel intrusive. When everything is shared without consideration of personal limits, it can lead to feelings of vulnerability or even resentment. Healthy boundaries, on the other hand, provide structure. They help establish a dynamic where both individuals respect each other's needs and identities, allowing the relationship to grow in a balanced and harmonious way. If there is an appreciation for the needs and identities, allowing the relationship to grow in a balanced and harmonious way, setting boundaries doesn't mean withholding trust or being less transparent. It means recognizing that your needs matter just as much as the relationship itself. It's about creating a safe space where you can both share freely while still having the freedom to be yourself. Boundaries allow you to show up authentically without fear of being overextended or misunderstood. Ultimately, trust, transparency, and boundaries work together to build connections that are supportive and fulfilling. When you honor all three, you create relationships that are not only strong, but also enriching and deeply respectful of who you are. Hey, wow. Hey, wow. Your worth comes from within. It is not measured by external validation or how much of yourself you reveal to others. Your value lies in the qualities, dreams, and strengths you hold dear, not in the approval or opinions of those around you. When you internalize this truth, you unlock a deeper sense of confidence and self-respect. In today's world, where sharing every detail has become commonplace, it's easy to feel as though your worth depends on how visible or understood you are by others. But the reality is far from that. Your significance isn't tied to the number of people who know your struggles or celebrate your victories. Instead, it's rooted in how much you respect, cherish, and nurture the person you are becoming. What you choose to keep within yourself isn't hidden, it's sacred. These are the dreams you're building, the lessons you've learned, and the values you uphold. They are the treasures of your soul, and their worth isn't diminished just because they aren't on display. By holding on to these parts of yourself, you preserve the essence of your individuality and the power of your identity. And when you recognize that your worth is defined by what you cherish within, you free yourself from the constant need for external validation. You stop seeking approval from others because you know that your value doesn't depend on being understood or praised. Instead, you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, guided by your own principles and aspirations. Cherishing your inner self also means embracing your imperfections and your journey. It's about valuing your growth, celebrating your resilience, and knowing that your worth remains constant regardless of external circumstances. It's in this acceptance that you discover true confidence, the kind that shines from within and inspires others. Remember, you are not defined by what the world sees or knows about you. Your worth is infinite, rooted in the unique person you are and the treasures you hold close to your heart. Protect and cherish those treasures, for they are what make you extraordinary. In the end, remember that your greatest power lies within you. Your inner world, your discretion, and your boundaries. These are not limitations, but strengths that define your confidence and independence. Trust and transparency are vital, but they flourish only when balanced with self-respect and personal boundaries. Your worth isn't dictated by what others see or know about you. It's rooted in what you nurture within yourself. Protect your essence, cherish your individuality, and let your light shine on your own terms. By valuing yourself first, you create relationships and a life that honor the remarkable person you are.